Okay, so with old age makeup, you're going to be working with the face that you have right now. So we're not going to be using prosthetics and that sort of thing. So the first thing you want to do is put some base, and you can use your highlight and shadows like you normally would, and then you can start from there. But also, you're going to spend some time playing around with your face, right? So you're going to look for where the wrinkles will be when you get older. This is going to be depressing for some of you. I don't have to imagine anymore because I already have some wrinkles, but many of you will still be dewy and youthful, right? Now, different people are going to age in very different ways based on their job, how much time they spend outside, genetics, all kinds of things, right? A good way to kind of anticipate aging in yourself is if you have images or actual real life people that you are genetically related to look at as inspiration, right? So like if I were to look at my mother, I can see where her wrinkles are and how she's aged and kind of anticipate like, oh, I might look that way in 30 years, right? But I can also factor in things like my mom worked outside as a gardener and greenhouse person for many years. So she spent a lot of extra time in the sun that I, who spend most of my time in windowless costume shops and dark theaters, will not have that same sun damage issue, right? So that might mean I might not have as much age spots, or I won't have as much wrinkles potentially, because wrinkles are often a factor of sun damage, right? So you can take those things into account. Also, like if your skin is more oily, often you will have less wrinkles. If you're carrying more weight, you will often have less wrinkles. It's kind of like good fat girl revenge, is to not have as many wrinkles. Different races will often have different kind of aging things too, right? There's all kinds of things that factor into how you age, right? And for sure, your job, your health will make a big difference. If you smoke, you're going to age more. Don't smoke. But so all of these things are going to factor it into how you look, right? So when you're thinking about theater, we're thinking about character when we're doing makeup, right? It's not just like looking good. It's often the character too. So think about your character. So what is your character's job? What do they do? How do they make their living? How do they live? Do they drink? How would that show up in their face, right? If they're an alcoholic, what might happen to their face? They might have broken blood vessels on their face. They might have more wrinkles. They might have that kind of, I think it's called cirrhosis, that makes their nose kind of get inflamed a little bit, right? They might have dark circles on their eyes from not sleeping. If someone's a smoker, they might have these extra lines here, just smoker lines, right? They might have more aging around their mouth, all kinds of things. People are mean. They might have mean wrinkles, right? There's all kinds of things you can do, right? So think about that. Also, you want to look at the just structure of your face, right? So like where wrinkles are on my face will not be the same as on your face, right? So just everyone spend time, like lift your eyebrows, look at your forehead. Now some people, when they raise their eyebrows in surprise, will have a series of well-defined lines up there. Some people won't have any. Right? So some people will not need to do any Botoxing up there, then some people will, right? Try putting your eyes together like you're squinting. Do you get these lines? Some people do, some people don't, right? Smile. Do you get bags? The bags? Do you get crow's feet? Can you see my crow's feet? You might not get those, right? Now smile here, your laugh lines. It's your nasolabial fold is what that is. Some people get them. Do you have dimples? I do. This side. That's not a dimple though. That's a scar actually, right? Some people get lines, will get lines here. I call it the Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood has these. As people get older, your skin loses collagen, so it has less elasticity, and also gravity will start to take hold and things start to drag down, right? That's going to affect things, right? So you're around your jaw, things will start to loosen up a little bit more. You might get extra skin here too. A lot of this is going to be a factor of weight too, whether you've gained weight, lost weight, gained it, lost it again, and just the way you live, right? And then a lot of people have had work done too, so that might be something you have to factor in as well if you're looking at relatives. Also your character, because there are ways to fake it looking like you've had a facelift on stage. I mean, that's a drag queen trick is you use tape and string to pull things back into place. That used to happen on soap operas all the time. They used to just tape this stuff up. That's a little trickier to do now because of high def television, right? But you can do that with your look snatched, is that what they call it on the RuPaul's Drag Race? You can really change the way things look by pulling things back, and you can tape it and just it all goes under a wig, etc. Right? So spend some time figuring out where these wrinkles will be on your face, and that's what we're going to start emphasizing, right? Now, when you're doing this old age makeup, you're not going to emphasize every single line on your face because that would look you would look nuts, right? You're going to pick and choose, right? So what we're trying to do is signal to the audience that this character that I'm playing is older than my actual age, right? Now, often in theater, we are asking our audience to be active participants in the creation of this art, right? We're asking them to buy into it, to suspend their disbelief, right? So makeup is definitely one of those things. I can signal to the audience that I'm playing someone older than I actually am if I have given them enough information. So what are some of the ways that I might signal to an audience that I am playing an older character? Let me know in the comments.